While his wife was asleep, her husband quietly checked her phone. He found texts from her lover. They were meeting at a hotel the next night. His friends had warned him before, but he never believed she would cheat on him. The following evening, Niu Aiguo waited outside Pang Lina's office, hoping to pick her up and head home together. But she ignored him and silently took off on her scooter. Moments later, her lover followed on a scooter of his own. Fueled by rage, Niu Aiguo stopped by a shop, bought a sharp knife, and went straight to the hotel where they were meeting. He asked the staff for her room number, but they refused, citing customer privacy. So he waited outside the hotel all night long. At dawn, his wife and her lover finally emerged, looking intimately close. Niu Aiguo snapped photos of them together. Just as he was about to confront them, they got into a cab and drove away. Niu Aiguo headed to a temple. He wanted to confess his thoughts before doing something he knew was wrong. He prayed for forgiveness and for his daughter's future happiness. Sitting on the stone steps of the temple, he reflected deeply. Then, suddenly, he abandoned his plan. Instead, he showed the photos to his wife's lover's wife, hoping her anger would do the job for him. He described everything he saw, even adding a few exaggerated details of his own. Unable to bear the shock, Jiang's wife collapsed from emotional stress. Niu Aiguo warned Pang Lina never to see their daughter again, or she would pay the price. So Pang Lina lied to their daughter, saying she was on a long business trip. When she missed her child, she'd hide in a shop across from the school, watching her from a distance. She even asked others to secretly deliver gifts to her daughter. When Niu Aiguo noticed the new gifts, his anger reignited. In a fit of rage, he told their daughter about Pang Lina's affair. At first, the girl didn't believe him. She ran to her mother's workplace, and there she was. In that moment, she knew everything her father had said was true. She stared at her mother, eyes full of hurt and betrayal, then turned and ran home. From that day on, the girl changed completely. She stopped smiling. She stopped talking to anyone. A few months later, she fell ill. Doctors couldn't find anything physically wrong. They suspected a psychological condition. That night, outside the hospital, he ran into Pang Lina and Jiang while getting his daughter a late-night snack. Pang Lina was pregnant. Seeing her with a swollen belly, Niu Aiguo lost control. He grabbed a knife from a nearby fruit stand and started walking toward them. Just then, his phone rang. It was his daughter. She finally spoke. She said she'd come to terms with everything. Even with just her father by her side, she could still be happy. Hearing those words pulled him back from the edge. At that moment, Pang Lina noticed him. Jiang tried to run, but Pang Lina walked straight toward Niu Aiguo. She told him they were leaving the city and would never come back. Surprisingly, there was no anger left in Niu Aiguo. Instead, he wished they would stay. He hoped his daughter could still see her mother from time to time.